Hi everyone, today I'm going to share a really easy stewed beef recipe. The beef I'm used today is a bottom blade roasted beef. And this type of beef is not expensive and the texture is really good for stewed beef. So to do the stewed beef, we also need some vegetables as well. So I'm here to prepare some big pieces of celery. And also we need some big pieces of carrot, also like the onion. The detail of the portion of the ingredient for the vegetables, you can find it in the URL below of the screen. So now I'm going to show you how to peel the skin of the carrot. Usually when I peel off the skin of the vegetables, I would like to cut off the head so that the carrot can stand on the board solidly. This way when you peel the skin, it's more secure and it's really suitable for everyone. So after you peel the skin off the carrot, we are trying to cut the carrot into big pieces. So the method I use here is I try to cut it in the triangle shape. So each time I finish, I cut the pieces, I rotate the carrot, and then I find another triangle shape and I cut it out. So you see triangle and cut. And I do the same thing for the celery too, but celery cannot be rotated, so I'm here just try to cut it into big pieces, and that's it. Just try to make it big pieces. And same thing we do it for the potatoes. And same thing, as you can see here, I try to make the potato to stand on the board solidly, so it is really secure when you peel off the potato. Instead of holding the potato on your hand, and it's really easy to get hurt. So after you peel the skin of the potato, you try to cut it into big pieces too, and then you put the potato into the cold water, and this way the potato will wash out the potassium of the potato on the surface of the potato, and this way it would not melt it into the sauce. So now we are ready to cook the vegetables. Over medium to high heat, we add about half tablespoon of oil, and then we stir fry the onion. Then we add carrot, and don't forget about the celery as well. So we stir fry them, mix them well together, and to enhance the flavor, we add some black pepper, about maybe half tablespoon. We also add some salt. Same thing, we add about half teaspoon, and that's about it. So after we mix the vegetables with the seasoning, we also add about half tablespoon of the butter, and the reason for that is to enhance the flavor of the vegetables as well. So we mix it together until the butter is melted. So now the vegetables is glossy as the butter is all on the vegetable surface, on the vegetables. So that's way we are ready to put it in the pot. We don't need to fully cook the vegetables. We just want to brown a bit so that when you stew the beef, the vegetables will not broken into, and will not all melt. So here I recommend to use the clay pot. You can use slow cooker too, and no problem. Or use any other pot as well. It's up to you. So we are now going to seasoning the beef, and I recommend everyone to buy beef with some fat and not too lean, so that you taste much better. So we clean the beef. We clean it by the wet towel. We just clean up, and then we dried it really well. Then at the room temperature, we add some salt to seasoning, and we add some pepper as well. And then in optional, you can add also like other herbs or ingredient as you like. It's totally optional, but that pepper and salt is mostly required. Then we go to marinate. We will go to cover the seasoning, cover the entire beef as possible. Make it even as we can. So we're trying to, put all the seasoning all over on the beef. After you're done, you add some flour as well, and you are trying to coat the beef lightly. Like you don't want to put too much of the flour, you just want a thin layer of flour. And this is why you have to dry the beef. Otherwise, if you add the flour, it will mess up it will totally mess up. And if you've done one surface, you do the other side. So after you put the flour, you pan fry one side of the beef over medium to high heat. And you can see here, one side is already brown and golden. It takes about 4 to 6 minutes per surface. So you need to have 4 to 6 minutes per size. Because it's thick, so you need to be patient and to brown the surface. So now the beef is ready. We have not fully cooked the beef, we just want to brown the surfaces. And when both sides brown, we put the beef into the pot over the vegetables. So we are ready to add the sauce mixture. So we are adding all the herbs and sauce mixture. We cover the lid, bring the sauce to boil, and then we simmer the stewed beef for about 2 to 3 hours in low heat. Or you can put it in the slow cooker for low heat for 8 hours to 10 hours. So here we stewed the beef for about 2 hours, and you can see the beef is already soft, and it's really tender, and it looks really good to eat. In here we may need another 30 minutes to 1 hour to make the beef more tender. So it's about time to also add the potato now. So to add the potato, we first brown the potato too, and it is the same reason that we do not want the potato to melt in the sauce. So it is better to stir fry or pan fry the potato to brown the surface. When it's done, you add it into the stewed beef and let it simmer in the low heat with the stewed beef for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. And that's it. So now you can see the stewed beef is ready. And so what we're going to do is we take out the beef and we cut it into big pieces, and we put all the vegetables into the other pan to prepare the sauce. So we are trying to take out the vegetables from the pot into a pan, and we are trying to drain the vegetables as much as we can, because now the sauce in the pot contains a lot of fat and we don't want it. So now I put about 2 cups of the sauce from the pot into this container here. This is a container that to separate the fat and the sauce. The fat is always on the top of the container, so I'm safely pour all the sauce into the pan, and only the oil will left in the container, as you can see here. So now the sauce is about boil. It's about time to taste the sauce, and it's also the time to adjust the taste according to your preference. If the taste is good, then we need to thicken the sauce. So I'm prepared some of the butter and flour mixture here to thicken the sauce. If you don't have it, you want it more simple, you can use a cornstarch mixture with just not like cornstarch with water, and then you can use that to thicken the sauce too. And I like to use butter and flour mixture because it will enhance the flavor of the sauce. And to do that, the butter mixture is really simple. So you need about 4 tablespoons of flour mixed with 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Yeah, it will make the butter mixture really thick. It is why now I try to dilute the mixture with the sauce, to liquefy it, so it's more easy to add it into the sauce this way. So you can see I'm trying to add more sauce into the butter mixture, so it's easy to add it into the sauce, like a cream. And now it's ready, so I'm going to mix it together. So you can see now the sauce is thickened, and we are ready to eat that delicious stewed beef.